This message is not for the crowd. It is not a casual thought, not a vague inspiration, not something meant to be glanced at and forgotten. This is divine. This is urgent. This is written under my instruction, carried by angelic command, sealed with holy fire, and delivered at the exact moment I knew you would need to hear it. I am the Lord your God, and this is what I say to you now. Someone tried to curse your name. They did it in silence, in secrecy, in jealousy, in pride. But what they didn't know is that you are not uncovered. You are not exposed. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. You are protected. You are sealed. And when they released that curse, they didn't just fail. They accidentally cursed themselves. I watched it unfold. I saw it the moment they spoke about you behind closed doors. I heard the tones in their voice, the bitterness in their spirit, the false kindness in their face. I watched them pretend to support you publicly while privately resenting your light. I watched them grow envious of your resilience, of your favor, of the way I've been carrying you even through your darkest storms. They couldn't understand why, after everything you've been through, you still have peace. They couldn't understand why your name continues to rise, why your gifts continue to make room for you, why doors open for you that others have been begging for. So they tried to curse it. They tried to stop it. They tried to shut it down with words, words they thought I wouldn't hear. But I did. And I did not remain silent. They meant to curse your name, but what they didn't know was that your name is engraved in my palm. They didn't know that when they whispered against you, they were whispering against me. Because I have placed my hand on your life. I have hidden you in the shadow of my wing. You are not just another voice in the world, you are mine. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. Their curse didn't prosper. It boomeranged. It circled back. It hit them. Not because I am cruel, but because I am just. I defend what belongs to me. I protect what I've chosen. I don't sit quietly when someone tries to harm my anointed. They thought they were being clever. They thought no one would know. They spoke with smiles, but their hearts were full of poison. They said your name with sarcasm. They laughed when you were vulnerable. They tried to paint you as unstable, unworthy, unchosen. But all they did was expose themselves. I didn't let them destroy you. I let them reveal themselves. And now that they've done it, I will deal with it. You don't have to fight. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to defend your name. I am your defender. I am your shield. I am your justice. Listen to me. There is power in your name because I wrote it. I breathed it. I sanctified it. Every curse they spoke against you was recorded. Every manipulation. Every false prophecy. Every plan to confuse, to delay, to distract, it has been overturned. I overruled it. They tried to bury your identity with slander. They tried to cover your assignment with noise. But the more they talked, the more I blessed you. The more they schemed, the more I elevated you. And now the same mouths that tried to curse you will have to watch you rise. They accidentally cursed their own season. They opened a door they weren't ready for. When they touched your name with wickedness, they activated divine consequences. Because your name is oil. Your name is purpose. Your name is part of my blueprint for this generation. They tried to drag your name into darkness, but instead, they pulled themselves out of favor. They aligned themselves with dishonor. And now, they must watch what happens when I raise the one they tried to destroy. You've been feeling it lately. The strange pressure. The unexplainable heaviness. The moments of silence that feel loud. That wasn't random. That was spiritual tension. I was pulling you out of their grip. I was detoxing your heart from their influence. I was revealing what you thought was covered. And now I say to you, don't go back. Don't try to restore what I've already removed. Don't explain yourself to people I've exposed. Don't apologize for walking away from what was draining your soul. You are about to enter a season where your name will be spoken in honor. Where people will speak about you with admiration, with respect, with wonder. Not because you force them to, but because they see me in you. You will receive opportunities that your enemies said you weren't qualified for. You will be embraced by people who see your value without needing an explanation. I am removing the echo of false voices. I am silencing the noise. I am redeeming your name. This person who tried to curse you is confused. They don't understand why nothing is in your mind. They don't understand why nothing is working for them now. They thought harming you would bring them satisfaction. But it brought them delay. Because I don't reward manipulation. I don't bless sabotage. I don't elevate those who build their future by tearing others down. I lift those who love in silence, who give without needing credit, who carry pain without letting it poison them. That's who you are. And that's why I'm blessing you. Let them wonder. Let them watch. Let them whisper. You keep walking. You keep building. You keep trusting. Because what I'm about to do in your life will be too clear to deny. You won't need to explain how it happened. You won't need to name drop. You won't need to chase validation. Your fruit will speak. Your favor will testify. Your breakthrough will silence the lies. And when they see it, they'll realize they wasted their energy trying to bring you down instead of rising themselves. I'm not just giving you breakthrough. I'm giving you restoration. I'm giving you divine confirmation. I'm giving you peace in your name again. No more shrinking. No more second guessing. No more walking on eggshells just to avoid offending those who were secretly offended by your existence. You were never the problem. You were the threat to their comfort zone. You were the reflection of what they refused to become. And instead of learning from you, they tried to wound you. But I blocked it. I absorbed it. I handled it. Now watch. Watch how I reverse it. Watch how I bless you right in front of them. Watch how I give you what they said you'd never receive. Watch how I make your name a door instead of a target. There are blessings attached to your name that cannot be stolen. There are answers on the way that cannot be delayed. You will see it soon. The job. The opportunity. The healing. The connection. It's coming. And it's tied to your name, your real name, not the one they tried to define for you. I see you. I know you. I'm proud of how you kept moving, how you kept forgiving, how you didn't retaliate. That silence wasn't weakness. It was wisdom. It was me holding your hand telling you, I've got this. And I do. This is not the end. This is the justice. The reward. The shift. You're not being overlooked. You're being positioned. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. You're not forgotten. You're favored. The ones who tried to curse you have no idea what I'm about to do for you. They thought they ended something. But they only launched it. They tried to do something. They tried to do something. They tried to write your ending. But I rewrote the beginning. The story has just started. And the chapters ahead are filled with beauty, glory, laughter, and miracles they cannot block. So stand tall. Lift your head. Speak your name with confidence. No curse can linger. No lie can stick. No secret scheme can prevail. I have cleared your name in the courts of heaven. And I will honor your name on the earth. This message is for you. Just you. Guard it. Cherish it. Let it heal the places that have been silently bleeding. Let it restore the strength that was chipped away by betrayal. Let it remind you, I am your God. I am not intimidated by lies. I am not moved by envy. I am the one who speaks and it is done. And I say this now. Your name is free. Your story is blessed. Your enemies have failed. And I, the Lord, have the final word. This is not a coincidence. I have waited for the right moment to deliver this. You have passed through fire. You have walked through silence, betrayal, and unseen arrows. But you were never alone. Even when the pain swallowed your voice, I was watching. Today, I release what has been sealed. A name, your name, was whispered with malice. But listen carefully, the curse turned back. Not by mistake. By divine design. They thought they were burying you. They whispered against you in rooms you never entered. They agreed to send shame into your life. But the ground they dug was never for you. The words they sent bounced off your spirit because your name is soaked in my oil. When they cursed you, they accidentally spoke into their own grave. I allowed it. I watched it unfold. And now, I will expose it. Don't try to skip this. I am not speaking in riddles. The one who smiled with you, the one you trusted, yes, that one turned their tongue into a dagger. They crafted plans with a face full of false light. They knew how to get close. They used your kindness, your silence, your loyalty. But their hands are now bound. What they meant for harm, I have reversed, without them knowing. They don't understand why they are breaking down, why their own plans are collapsing. But you are about to see the full circle of divine reversal. Type Amen to receive your blessing 333. When your name was lifted in dishonor by them, I covered it in glory in heaven. When they tried to blacken your name on earth, I wrote it in gold in the book of angels. I warned them once. I whispered to them twice. But they refused to stop. The jealousy in their heart became an infection. They wanted to block your light. They couldn't bear to watch you shine. But I made you shine even harder. They tried to curse your name, but they accidentally activated your blessing. That's the mystery of this hour. What they thought was a spell became your protection. What they thought was a trap became your platform. I rearranged the stars while they slept, and now the same mouth that spoke evil of you is being silenced. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to explain. You don't even have to defend. I am defending you louder than any rumor. Type Amen to activate this turnaround 111. In the spirit realm, I saw the moment it happened. I saw them kneel and say words in secret. I saw their hand over an item with your photo. I saw the smirk. I saw the laughter. But what they didn't see was the angel I stationed near them. Every time they tried to strike your destiny, the angel lifted his sword. That's why nothing worked. That's why their life feels stuck. That's why they're restless at night. You will hear something soon. You will receive a strange apology. Not because they're truly sorry, but because what they sent toward you returned to their own life with force. A sudden illness. A sudden breakdown. A sudden blockage. And you will ask yourself, why is this happening now? And I will whisper, because it is just a season. They tried to curse your name, but they accidentally made your name echo in the ears of people who were meant to bless you. While they were planning downfall, I was planning introduction. A person who will change your entire future has just been exposed to your name, and it was because of them. The enemy was my messenger without knowing it. Type Amen to get blessing 222. I told you to stay silent during the attacks. I told you to love without retaliation. I told you to wait. Now you understand why. Because if you had spoken, they would have twisted it. But your silence gave space for my judgment. Your peace became your proof. The tears you cried are stored, not wasted. I counted them all. And now, I'm turning every tear into oil. Oil that marks you. Oil that shields you. Oil that separates you. Soon, someone will be shocked by how quickly you rise. They will ask, how did this happen overnight? And I will answer, it didn't happen overnight. I've been working in silence. I've been rearranging realms. You stayed faithful when others gave up. You kept believing even when you were mocked. And now, I am lifting your name higher than the voices that tried to bury it. The person who cursed your name, yes, I know who it is. And so do you. But let me handle it. Don't confront. Don't scream. Don't stoop. Just keep walking. Because they've already been marked by consequence. The curse they sent had your name, but it didn't have your authority. My hand intercepted it. I blocked it, then redirected it. Type Amen if you know I'm speaking to you. 555. I am your defender. I am your voice behind closed doors. I am your vindicator. When they planned group conversations to mock your purpose, I sent confusion into their meetings. When they made phone calls to slander you, I broke their connection. Now, look closely. Watch who disappears from your circle. Watch who starts to crumble. Watch who suddenly falls silent. That's not coincidence. That's consequence. There's a change coming to your household. I'm not just removing the curse, I'm replacing it with honor. You will notice doors open that were sealed by the door. You will notice doors open that were sealed before. You will meet strangers who treat you like royalty. You will be offered a chance you didn't ask for. Why? Because the curse backfired and the blessing multiplied. Your name has power now. Every time someone speaks it, heaven pays attention. Every time someone writes it, it is echoed in the angelic scrolls. Because you've been through the shadow of wicked whispers and you came out untouched. You are my testimony. Your survival is proof of my presence. Type Amen if you still believe I can reverse everything. 444. The pain you felt, it wasn't just emotional. It was spiritual warfare. But the moment you almost gave up was the moment I stepped in stronger. I waited until they thought they had won. Then I released a divine interception. That's why your life is shifting now. It's not random. It's resurrection. Someone who betrayed you is now haunted by their own guilt. But don't allow pity to interrupt justice. Mercy is mine, and so is wrath. I will decide the weight of what they carry. You? Your role is to keep your hands clean. Keep your mind focused. Keep your eyes forward. I have called your name in the presence of kings. The next 7 days will reveal the first sign of divine reversal. Unexpected communication. An invitation. A cancellation of a contract meant to limit you. A return of something lost. Be sensitive. Be still. Don't sabotage it with doubt. They tried to curse your name, but accidentally summoned your angels. Type Amen to seal your blessing. 777. The person who spoke against you will now have to watch you be celebrated. Not in arrogance. Not in revenge. But in prophecy. Because I said you would rise. I said you would shine. And what I say, I protect. You have been chosen. Not because you're perfect. But because you were positioned for this time. The betrayal had to happen. The curse had to be spoken. Not for your destruction, but for your elevation. Now, listen. In the coming hours, someone will speak your name in a conversation. It will seem random, but it will open a spiritual window. Be ready. I'm sending favor attached to your name. I'm sending protection around your name. I'm sending fire to burn every lie connected to your name. They tried to curse your name, but they accidentally pressed the alarm in heaven. Type Amen to activate the fire 999. The time of hiding is over. The time of shame is over. The season of silence is over. Your name will not be spoken in mockery. Your name will be spoken in awe. Because what I'm about to do will leave people speechless. The same ones who laughed will now ask for help. The same ones who predicted your fall will now witness your flight. I say to you, you are covered. You are defended. You are rising. Don't explain. Don't panic. Just receive. Because what was meant to harm you has become your crown. The curse was real, but so is my reversal. They tried to curse your name, but instead they carved it into the stones of destiny. This is not just a message. It's a verdict. Type Amen if you receive every word as yours. 333. They never expected that what they said in motion would become their own chain. When they whispered your name in darkness, I recorded it in light. When they tried to curse it, their mouths didn't realize they had stepped into a realm they didn't understand. The spirit realm obeys laws. And one of those laws is, you reap what you speak. They thought they could touch my anointed without consequence. But what they touched was fire. And now, they are the ones burning in confusion, delay, and despair. You felt the heaviness, didn't you? You felt something wasn't right, even before you saw the signs. That was your spirit alerting you. That was me nudging you to stay still. And you obeyed. You didn't fight the way they expected. You didn't curse back. You didn't retaliate. You simply stood. And standing was enough for me to begin the war for you. You didn't need to lift your hands, because I lifted mine. Type Amen to seal your divine defense. 555. Do not be surprised when you begin to receive unexpected messages. Don't be surprised when you hear from someone who once abandoned you. They are not returning from love. They are returning out of fear. Because the moment they released those words over your life, their peace was stolen. They can't sleep. They can't think straight. Their plans are falling apart. That's what happens when you curse someone who walks with me. You have no idea how close you came to disaster. What they planned should have broken your reputation. What they attempted should have scattered your name. But I intercepted it at the gate. Before it reached your door, I sent fire. Before it could touch your mind, I sent angels. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your peace. It is divine compensation for what I blocked in the spirit. They thought your silence meant weakness. But it meant wisdom. And that wisdom has now become your weapon. Type Amen to unlock the next level. 222. Watch how I prepare a table for you, not behind closed doors, but in front of the very people who spoke your downfall. This isn't vengeance. This is justice. This is divine order. What they didn't know was that their curse came with a key. And that key unlocked your name in the years of someone wealthy, powerful, and ready to support your purpose. I used their evil to expose your favor. This person is about to step into your life, and they will say something like, "I don't know why, but I feel led to help you." That's not coincidence. That's consequence. I orchestrated it. I allowed the storm to reveal the real ones. And you? You are about to walk into a room you were never supposed to enter, according to the plans of those who cursed you. But I overturned their verdict in heaven. Type Amen to agree with Divine Reversal 111. There are still 3 people around you whose intentions are wrong. You feel it. You've sensed it. I'm confirming it. They act close. They speak softly. But their spirit is not clean. Soon, I will remove one of them suddenly. Don't mourn it. Don't chase it. It is protection. I must clear your environment before the blessing drops. I cannot pour destiny into contaminated hands. This is your purification season. The attacks were not personal. They were prophetic. Your name is heavier than you realize. It holds the weight of nations. And because of that, it attracts attention, both holy and hostile. But know this, I am stronger than every whisper, every curse, every weapon formed against you. They tried to curse your name, but the wind carried it straight to the throne room of heaven. And I turned it into a prayer. Type Amen to claim your crown 333. This is what you need to understand, what you've been feeling lately, those chills, that restlessness, that sense of something coming. It's real. It's spiritual. The transition is here. The transition is here. You're not crazy. You're not overthinking. Your spirit is in preparation mode. The realm is shifting around you, making space for your new identity. You thought you were just surviving, but I was refining you. Every attack built your endurance. Every betrayal sharpened your vision. Every lie trained your discernment. And now you are more dangerous to the kingdom of darkness than ever before. You are awake now. You are anointed now. You are unstoppable now. And the person who tried to curse your name, they accidentally activated your authority. Type Amen if you're ready to walk in your new name 888. No longer will your name be tied to pain. From today, it will be tied to provision, to purpose, to presence. I am stamping a new title on your identity. You are no longer the victim. You are the vessel. And through you, I will pour healing into others who were also cursed and lied on. Because you understand what it means to be attacked for no reason, and yet still rise. You will be the proof that curses don't work against covered people. You will be the evidence that silence is sometimes the loudest response. And you will be the light that makes others ask, what is it about them that no one can destroy? Type Amen to radiate divine light 777. Before this weekend, I will give you a sign. It will come in the form of sudden clarity, a message, a number, or even a dream. When it comes, pay attention. I am giving you instructions. I am showing you what's next. The enemy wanted to confuse your direction, but I am now making the path so clear you won't be able to deny it. Someone will try to distract you again. They will act as if nothing happened. Don't fall for it. Their role in your story has expired. Let me handle the judgment. You just keep walking. Your hands are clean. Your heart is pure. And your feet are now stepping into a space no curse can follow. They tried to curse your name. But I already wrote it in the Lamb's Book of Life. Type Amen if you know you're protected. 999.